Hello and welcome back to Simon's Trading Channel. Thanks for joining me. Happy Thursday to you. It's the middle of the week just done and we're staring down the barrel of the end of the week. Anyway, you might be wondering what this silly orange line is. So am I, so I'm going to delete it immediately. Anyway, I don't know if I've asked you, but I hope you're all well and you've had a good day. So, just a quick recap. Now, there's a couple of lines on this chart. This is obviously the Bitcoin chart. This is a 4 hour. I'm going to switch down to the daily just for a moment. And these two blue lines are significant in their ability to demonstrate 50%. The bottom one is 50% of this move up. So from that bottom to that top, that being one move in my eyes, 50% is where that bottom line is, which is hopefully a line that Bitcoin's not going to visit or revisit as it did over here. But we shall see, and it is at 53,000. The other one is, as I pointed out yesterday, and for this I will jump down to the 4 hour. This blue line, which is the top of the two you just saw, is 50% of this move, so from that bottom to that top. And you can see that is to give or take 60,500. And I talked about this line in particular yesterday when the price was kind of up here, and it has pulled back a bit more and now looks like it might be doing a little bounce. Now, it is only a little bounce at the moment, and so I don't think that this current lower time frame downtrend has reversed, because as you can clearly see, there is still a downtrend formation. Now, for continuation of that downtrend formation, obviously the price has got to get back below this current local low. And the flip side of that coin, where it's located at the moment, to negate this as a continuation of a downtrend, the price action has to get back above this high, i.e. this local high. What does that then give you? Well, it gives you a higher low. So it looks like that, I would say that is starting to look a bit more likely, but it's still certainly not concluded because price action is not back above here. And for reference, you want it back above basically 65,000. Now, with regards to momentum, the MACD on the 4 hour is still below the zero line, so momentum is still to the downside. And you can see very interestingly that it will cross back above the zero line at about 66,000, but it's not super close to the zero line, where it is at the moment. So I would expect that number to come down as it gets closer to the zero line, and who knows, maybe it'll end up being 65,000. That would coincide with this area, which is currently the local high. And so if price gets back above there, I think the 4 hour momentum will shift to the upside. The trend will look to be changing, and therefore you should expect more upside, or I will be expecting more upside. Logic would suggest more upside. What actually happens, nobody knows because it's in the future. What else do I want to mention? So that was that. Did just want to check in. So the 15-minute, the 15's got some early etchings of an uptrend, but it is only on a very, very low time frame. So I'm not going to say anything more about that. I think the daily momentum, it's pretty much where it was yesterday. So those pivots haven't really changed. Now, with regards to the higher time frame, so if I just very quickly check in on a weekly, I know it's Thursdays, but it might seem like a stupid thing to do, but I haven't got the range up, but basically we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9th week within the range, right? I know I'm going up at the moment, but I'm sure you will have remembered roughly where it is. It's somewhere between 60,000 and 75. It's $15,000 range. Of the bull run so far on the weekly, the longest consolidation within any kind of range was here, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, some people argue that isn't a range. I would argue that it is, because there was a... I mean, I don't know why I'm doing... I mean, no one's actually arguing with me, but I would say that is the bottom of the range, being the top of this range and the bottom of this range. And then this was the top of the range. So you could argue that it's actually a lot longer than that within the range, but there was a move, a significant move back up to the top. Let's be super pessimistic. How pessimistic could I get at this point? So, how many weeks within this range? And this range was from basically 25,000 to 30,000, right? So it was a $5,000 range. It's a much narrower range than here. It looks different because I haven't got this on a regular scale. But this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's nearly 6 months. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31 weeks going sideways. Now, I mean, you know, it would be a little bit ridiculous to start talking about 31 weeks within this range, but it's not outside the bounds of possibility, having been in its current range for more than 8 weeks, because all of the other consolidation weekly time frame areas were about 8 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's a bit weird, but if you look at this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a breakout. And even if you include this as a sort of consolidation area, which obviously was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it broke down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it broke up, right? So Bitcoin's outside it's all right. I guess this week could prove to be different, but if this week doesn't prove to be any different in a meaningful way, but from now till Sunday closure or Friday on CME, then that'll be 9 weeks. Well, that takes it outside of the territory of the smaller consolidation areas and more into the territory of this giant one. So that's food for thought, you know, and, you know, treat it with a pinch of salt at this point. But in a way, if you look at the magnitude of the move that followed that period of consolidation, so this 6 month or more period of consolidation, look at the magnitude of the move that came afterwards. Huge. And I think if Bitcoin did do something similar like this, you would get an equal magnitude move. But again, that's just all hypothesizing. And where does hypothesizing get you? It gets you an experiment. Okay, so take-home message. I think we got the etchings of a change in trend, but it's just the etchings. For me, key area, 65,000, 4-hour daily closure back above there, and then this looks very different. All right, take care, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have, please like and subscribe. And if you haven't, don't come back tomorrow because I'll be doing it all again, but a bit different. Bye-bye.